Hey, how's it going, my friends? It's Tuesday morning. It is 11:06 a.m. and 30 degrees in the Monadnock region of New Hampshire. I do have 4 items going out today. I didn't sell a whole lot overnight, but there was a little bit. The first item we got going out today is this KitchenAid motor base replacement. It's got some funk on it from sitting on the shelf, so I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. I took a best offer of $10 on that. The buyer paid $16.36 parcel select ground shipping, but I'm going to pack it up and bring it over to FedEx because the shipping will only be about $12.50, and I have more confidence that they'll get it there quicker than USPS at this particular time. Then we have this second serve saving lid that I found in that free box at that consignment store, and we sold that for $13.95 with free shipping. Then we have these 2 boxes of vacuum bags. They're from Ultra Care. The buyer paid $26.95 with free shipping. The shipping circumstance on these bags is a little bit out of the ordinary. Typically, I would just wrap them up in craft paper and send them off at the 1 to 2 pound priority rate, which is about $10.50 or $11. But since these are only 10 ounces, it's actually going to be cheaper to send them individually at the first class rate. These will ship individually at around $4.50 a piece, so I'll save around $1.50 on shipping by sending them that way. Then I sold this Sony PlayStation 4 Call of Duty Black Ops 3 controller. It's broken and being sold as is for parts or repair only. It's got stuff rattling around inside of it, and I have no idea what's going on with it. This thing's been listed for quite a while, probably since the summertime. I picked it up at Savers for about $3 or $4. I sent out offers yesterday to the 7 watchers for $25, and somebody accepted. So it's going out for $25 plus $4.95 shipping. So that's all we got right now, guys. I'm going to pack this stuff up, and I'm going to shoot over to FedEx and try to get to the thrift store. And hopefully we find some goodies. All right, we got this motor stuffed with newspaper in a box. There is a lot of newspaper in there. This is a heavy machine, too. Okay, this is super inconvenient. They have this cow trailer with the pickup truck blocking the way out of here. I just don't know if I should get out and say, hey, are we going to be wrapping it up here soon? All right, it looks like they're making movement over to the truck. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not impatient. I can tell that they have no other place to put the trailer. They're moving out the cow. Check this out. Looks like he's going to move it. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's 1:35 p.m. I just walked out of the Salvation Army over here in Swansea. I'm not sure how well you can tell, but it's a pretty slow day over here at the Monadnock Salvation Army. Look at all those parking spaces over there. Looks like the old lunch truck is open for business, boys. I'd walk over there and order a hot dog. But since I'm trying to eat low carbs so that I can lose the turkey neck, I better not go over there. I mean, you can eat hot dogs on low carb. You just can't have the bun. And if I go over there and say, hey, I need 8 hot dogs because I can't have any buns, so I just have to have the meat, he'd be like, sure, no problem. That'll be $38. And that is just something I am not prepared to do. Especially now since Mr. K's been on top of his game lately. He's really been coming through hard. Last night he made a couple cheeseburgers and Brussels sprouts that you guys saw in the video. That was amazing. I wasn't even hungry until this morning, and I still wasn't even hungry. But I still eat because you have to eat. But the good thing about the low carb, for me anyway, is I don't get the big appetite like I usually do. This morning, there was something like 4 pieces of bacon, there were some sausage patties, and he even gave me a small piece of his cheeseburger from last night. Mr. K really can't eat too much. He has what I call a toddle tummy. A toddle tummy is something I made up. It's basically a toddler belly. Mr. K can probably eat as much as a toddler's belly can hold. All right, my friends, it's 3 o'clock, and I'm getting the hell out of here. I do love this place, but the merchandise is coming out very slow today. They may not be putting any merchandise out at all. Actually, I think they're closing tomorrow at 2:30, and I don't think they're opening again until probably Saturday. That'll be fine with me, because I got stuff to list. I'll catch you little heathens in a bit. All right, I just pulled up to the house. I bought 3 grocery bags full of nonsense at the old Salvation, and it looks like Mr. Richard came through. Hey guys, come on, let's go get some coffee. All right guys, I have a very important question to ask you. Is this going to be a 2 or a 3 scoop day? Neither. Alright guys, somebody just left me a negative feedback. It says, never received item. Huh. You know, that's very interesting. Let's see what the tracking says. Huh. December 15th, delivered in at mailbox. Interesting. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Wednesday morning, and I'm just getting caught up a little bit before I go out today. I just sold these 2 items. It's a set of heavy-duty measuring cups. They sold for $17.95, free shipping. And then I sold this pair of vintage Super Pad controllers for $10, free shipping. They've been sitting around for a long time, so I decided to let them go. Initially, I wanted to part out that George Foreman grill, but I decided that I'm just going to sell it as a nice set. I think it may do better that way. I'm including all of the plates. There's a book, 2 grease trays, spatula. There's a total of 5 plates. I tested the unit and it appears to be in good working condition. I've got the grill wrapped up real good with bubble wrap. I could always put more bubble wrap on there, but this stuff's expensive. I really don't like using this bubble wrap unless I have to. Alright my friends, I just got this thing packed up. It is 17 by 17 by 14 and weighs 22 pounds. That's a biggin', and I'm going to go get it listed right now. And there we go guys, I've listed that grill. Not a bad cover photo. And I've got it listed for $89.95 plus calculated shipping. So hopefully somebody from New York, Pennsylvania, they'll buy it. And I'll be able to get some money on this. So we just got this little stack going out today. This item's been listed since April of this year. A few years ago, I got this big box full of items. It had all these games in it, Warhammer. There was all kinds of cool stuff. I've made a lot of money on this box. This is just the stuff that nobody wanted kind of stuff. It's just a bunch of Warhammer books and strategy guides. My profit on these books, $3.16. That's $3.16 in my bank account. Alright my friends, I've got the old picking van warming up. It's a bit chilly out here today. We're going to see if we can go find some gems at the old thrift. Hey, what's happening? It's about 12:40 p.m. Just got out of the Salvation Army. There's definitely a few more people here today than there were yesterday. I picked up a couple cool things. I spent a total of $13 and some change, and I'll show that stuff to you guys later. I thought they closed at 2:30 today, but apparently they're open till 5 today, and it's tomorrow that they closed at 2:30. Alright guys, I just got out of More Than a Thrift, and they scored a NADT. That means not a damn thing. I believe this is day 4 where we haven't found a single item at that store. I'm starting to think that More Than a Thrift is starting to fall below standard. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to a real thrift store. Guys, this is like the 3rd time that I've tried to video record yesterday's finds, and I keep somehow messing everything up. So I'm going to try yet again, and hopefully this makes it on the video. So yesterday I picked up this neat little kettle. It's made by Copco, and it's got a lot of spots on it, but the price was right at only $3, and I think I can sell it for between $20 and $25 plus shipping. I got this little Oster food processor. I got it for $5. The parts aren't that good, but I know I can make more than $10 on it. So that's why I got it. I'm going to chuck the motor. Those just don't sell for me very well. Then I got it this do-it-yourself slipper kit. Very vintage. It was $3, and I saw one similar that had sold for $18. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Then I got that Farberware pan, and it looks like this yarn was $1.25 a piece. $2.50 for those two. This yarn appears to be somewhat sought after and sells regularly for about $10 a piece. One of them's open, so I'm going to try to get 30 free shipping and see what happens. Then there was that mouse trap. Picked it up for $3 and it looks like it's selling for about $12 or $13. Then there's that Camelback spill-proof kids container. It was $3.50. The comps on that look pretty good. It looks like some had sold for nearly $20. So I should do okay on that. And then there was these vintage Rubbermaid soup bowls. You can see the logo there. These things are most likely from the 80s or 90s. I picked them up in the 25-cent bin, and it looks like they sell for about $7 to $8 a piece in lots. So this right here should be about $15. There's nothing special about them, but they're good quality. And then I found this cool garlic press. It's really heavy. It weighs like, it's got to weigh 12 ounces. And it looks nice. It says Teams Designs 01. And it's got like a little hinge design. So you can just kind of put the garlic in there, squeeze it down. It says Leaf Height, which I believe is a German company. I didn't find any that sold like it, so I don't know if it's worth much. I paid 35 cents for it. I don't know if there's supposed to be a part here or if that's just where the garlic waste comes out. Let me know if you guys know if there's supposed to be something over that. I'd appreciate it. It looks like it might be vintage, but it does look quality. And I believe that's everything that I picked up yesterday. Alright, just needed a quick breather. I'm back for round 2. These are all of the items that we found today. The first thing I noticed today when I was in the Salvation Army were these puzzles. They're play school puzzles. They're definitely vintage. It looks like they're from the 70s and 80s. You got Elmo. Then there's Big Bird. You got little baby Bert and Ernie. Then you got the Muppets. You got a Bert and Ernie from 1976. These are all made in the USA too. And you got this little guy from 1985. And these were all 85 cents a piece. Then I bought this bottle of Innis perfume for 35 cents. Looks like there was a similar one that sold. This one had a little bit more in it, but it sold for $25 plus shipping. So maybe I can get 25. I got this Logitech M325 wireless mouse. I did check it. It has the dongle. It doesn't look like it's been used, but the top's been cut off. I had to pay $3 for it, but worst case scenario, I'll use it myself. I found this Panasonic Slimline recorder. It's from way back in the day. I plugged it in and tested the functions on it, and it looks like the wheels are spinning fine. I do need to test it further though. Looks like the comps are all over the place. You got one guy that sold his for 25, one guy that sold his for 45. I'm guessing his did not come with a power cable, and his did. This one does have a power cable, so I might try to sell it for $39.95 plus shipping or best offer. If I test it and it works good, and I have confidence that it works good, I don't mind waiting for the money. Then I picked up this vintage Blast Out game. It's definitely retro. Kind of a cool game. I guess you set up a track and it has the balls. I looked inside a little bit. This is actually a good price. I paid 85 cents for this, so I thought this was pretty good. Looks like one sold on the 3rd of December for $40 plus shipping. One sold for $51.50 shipping. $44.95 brand new. That must have been, they could have got a whole lot more for that. I'm gonna open that up and try to put it together, and if all the parts are there, I'll just photograph it and pack it up and list it on eBay. If not, I'll try to sell replacement parts. Then I found this TI-84 Plus Silver Edition calculator today. Pink. It works fine, but it does have a little blotch right there on the right hand side. So I know that will affect the value. But I paid $2.55 for it, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I'm pretty sure that that's all of the stuff that I purchased today. And here are the items that I picked up in the free box. I found this VTech cordless phone with charger, and it came with the power cable. It looks like one guy sold one recently for between $10 and $12 free shipping, so these probably won't sell for much, but it's something. Then they had this big box of Christmas VHS and Christmas books. It was totally free, and I decided to jump on it. So the first item was a set of Christmas VHSs, and you have like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Little Drummer Boy, and these are really good classics. I remember watching this stuff when I was a kid. I loved this stuff. I used to watch it every Christmas whenever it would come on television. You got some cool classics here. You got How the Grinch Stole Christmas and Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2. And then just Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas and Mickey and Jimmy Cricket's Christmas. And you got Mickey Mouse Christmas. Looks like this sells for about $8 to $10 plus shipping. That's medium mail, so should do okay. I might have to wait till next Christmas, but this stuff definitely sells. With something like this where you got 8 of these, I would probably just put these in a lot. I'm going to double check on eBay, make sure there's not any that are worth... There's no reason you can't get $3-4 a piece plus shipping on these if you lot them together. I mean, at the very least, you should be able to get $20 for a stack of Christmas VHS like that. Those are pretty popular characters. And whenever it's free, that's even better. What I'll do, though, is pull out my VHS TV combo, and I'll just make sure they actually work, and then I'll rewind them. Be kind, rewind. And then there's these 2 mini book sets. You got the Treasury of Christmas Tales, and it looks like there's half a dozen books in there. This is a similar type of thing. This one also has 6 books. So what I'll probably do is just lot these 2 together. And I'm not sure what I can get, but this is pretty good stuff. They were putting this stuff in the free box, which means they didn't want it. I would have to say the most unusual find today were these 3 wigs. You've got this one, and that one. Don't you go coming around here starting no mess, boy. Anyway, guys, I know absolutely zero about wigs. This one says that it's made in Korea, and this one says Montebello collection from USA. So like I said, guys, I'm not sure how much money these are worth. They may not be worth that much. I know they were trying to get $10 for them, but nobody wanted them, so they ended up in the free box. But if I had to guess, I would say they originally were not cheap. And they do look vintage. I don't know what kind of value they have, if any at all, but I will do some research on them and see if I can find some comps. I did look up some wigs, and it looked like some wigs were selling for over $100. So these may be a good find. We'll just have to check it out. Anyway, my friends, I think I'm going to edit this video and try to get it up to you guys since there was none yesterday. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. And if you haven't already subscribed to The Chaos, please do. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.